hello, and welcome to part 2 of today's streams, when we are back in Divinity Original Sin. Hi, Sini. Wow, ran straight into the automat. But it's good that you have coffee. Perfect. Very good. And hello all the others. Hello lurkers. Hello. We found, finally, Evelyn's hideout. That was alright to find. So I'd say we clear that up, and then we are actually going to take a look at what we can do afterwards. Because this hopefully clears up some of the other missions.
I feel better already.
Kinda. Hopefully.
Sweet relief.
Alright.
Bless the seven. I am restored.
I am restored. Thank the heavens, I am restored.
The Source Center? Here? I've got to warn the others.
Move it. Hey, Father Sky. Hello. Oh, you're casting directly onto the wagon? Of course you do. Why am I even asking?
I sing the body electric.
We have a key. Let's see what that does. We're about to play Fallout 4. Nice. Did you actually do it? Did you play Fallout 4? Or was that... What was the idea enough?
Come on, boy! Is you the one what locked this here gate? We need to speak to Evelyn.
Why do you need to see Evelyn?
Well, myself, I need a hand choosing drapes for me kitchen windows. Are you daft? I need to inform her about the happenings in the Black Cove. But since my lady seems to have barred her gates to the likes of us, why don't you tell her this, small bones? We've run into a snag in the cove, but we're pushing through. The Starstone will be hers soon enough.
What's going on the Black Cove exactly?
I reckon if you don't already know, that may be above your pay grade. Take it up with Evelyn, why don't you? Or, better yet, have a look for yourself. You seem like just the type those pirates would love to get their hands on.
You should get out of here.
Is that right, small bones? Maybe you can give me a single good reason for I rip your arms out.
If Evelyn hasn't asked for an audience, I doubt she'll take kindly to being surprised like this. Ow. You always take the scissors. Oh really? Now you take the paper?
Fair enough, small bones, fair enough. Let the good lady know we look forward to meeting with her, will ya?
Sure, sure. Alright then, trap this arm toolkit. Yes, please. A year ago. Okay. Well, the good thing is you can always play it again. I guess that's a good thing. At some point I have to make a run on it as well. But yeah. So many other games in the pipeline before that. Hey, you play whatever you want to. It's about having fun. So you play what you want to.
These fellows are so focused on their work. They seem to be impervious to any other distractions.
Oh, even the howling of orcs couldn't shake them out of their strange stupor.
How about you move like that? So many games, right? I'd say. Well, that didn't work out the way that I hoped. Okay, here.
You! Stop!
I've got
Stop
ya.
hiding! Face me!
But they are all weak. Well, that's good.
The demons warred upon me!
Oh no! Okay, they are all taking their sweet time.
Freezing flurry.
Yes, move the rest forward.
Blitzbolt.
Okay. Coolly. Okay. Oh, I like it. Ow. Poor table. All up in flames.
Eternal silence awaits you.
We can go here. And how about we cast some...
Rain nurtures our land.
Exactly.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Sure, let's go with that. You? Elemental absorption.
Eternal silence awaits you.
You are going to treat his poison. There. And then... Oiled. Oh yes, please.
I feel like I've been set in stone!
Okay. Would you kindly just... No?
Time to set the world on fire.
Okay. Now you get out of the fire, so you're no longer burning. That would be nice. Okay. What do they need? 6. That's a little bit too far. You can't go that far either.
I'm drenched.
Now that's working. Stunned.
Your grave opens to welcome you.
Nice.
Into the fray once more.
Into the fray once more.
That. Some gold, sure. New recipe. Very good. Secrets of the Skull, another one. Alright. He who smelled it. No, smells it. Oops. My bad. Alright. Resurrection Scroll? Scroll? Yes, please. Why the 7 gods exist not now, nor ever have? Gods? Ha! Fairy tales. Phantoms? What more? Who could mistake the mysteries of nature for the hand of a ghost? The bounty and beauty of nature, it seems foolish to assign this wonder to some unknown and unknowing entity. Some may request, I cast my mind's gaze not upon the lilies of the field, but upon the soul of man and the higher beasts. But this I submit, that I have inspected the inner workings of man and beasts living and dead, and I have found no soul, only squirming red and bleeding purple. There was no god in those private chambers. Oh no. Blasphemy. What's that? Oh, would you look at that? There's Evelyn.
Tell me who authorized this little trick of yours? Counselor Jake, made undead. How dare you waste your time on petty tricks while Brachus Rex is still underground? Have you forgotten your task?
Leandra, I wasn't expecting you. The counselor, he's... If I had known his fate concerned you,
Silence! You will address me by my title, you ungrateful little girl.
As will I.
Oh, conduit, let me stress how lovely it is to see your face once more. Even in my present condition,
Your function has been served, Counselor. I thank you for your efforts.
I live. I died only for your cause.
I do so despise dealing with one matter twice, Evelyn. I won't tolerate another such misstep. Pray that my ire will subside. Go on, pray. Curse your stupidity, Evelyn! Look over there! Your foolish games have brought source hunters into our very midst. I have no time for these distractions. Brachus Rex's resurrection is at hand. Deal with these insects and join me. Understand?
Of course, O Holy Conduit. I will deal with them swiftly.
See to it that you do.
You!
Me!
Your stomping through my affairs has cost me dearly. More dearly than you'll ever know. What a pleasure it will be to see the source shred your every last sinew.
What is Counselor Jake doing here, and what have you done to him?
That wretch is but a thrall, a tool. But the conduit trusted him. I was determined to find out why, and resurrected him. His unwillingness to cooperate has proven something of an annoyance, but no matter. We're nearly through, aren't we, Jake? Just a little more pain.
Then it's true, you are a sorcerer.
Yes, a sorcerer, disciple of blood, chaser of life everlasting. For a true sorcerer, death is but an inconvenience to rid oneself of, Hunter. Brachus Rex, centuries in his grave, will walk again, healthy as a newborn babe. That is our power, the power of sorcery.
Tell me more about the lady you call the conduit.
She is our leader. Leandra is her name. The conduit is her title. She aims to bring about... But no, you are not worthy of such knowledge.
No.
The bird does not explain to the worm why it devours it.
Hey! Who is Brachus Rex, and why are you trying to resurrect him?
He was the greatest sorcerer ever to have lived. His power outmatches us all. The secrets he carries within him are phenomenal. He will aid us in our task, Hunter. All you have seen, all we are trying to do, this is but the beginning.
That healing stone you had, was it fueled by source magic too?
You mean my bloodstone, I suppose?
Well...
It was named like that for a reason, Source Hunter. I'll put it simply. We start with Starstone. A pretty gem, but hardly special. It contains a potential, though, known only to the enlightened few. If imbued with blood, Starstone contains the power to heal. A life given to the stone is a life one can give to another. To save a great life must be sacrificed. This is what the conduit has taught us.
Oh.
Considering the imminent turn of the tide, Source Hunter, you should trust me when I say you're better off dead. Brachus Rex is rising, and soon Source will live again.
Well, I guess we are having a fight on our hands. Oh, wow. You are
Blaze is unbearable!
casting a lot of stuff, Missy. That should weaken them? No. Pity.
Works every time.
Nice. Ow. Oh no, bleeding at least. Oh, that's good.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Ambushed by a scoundrel.
Oh, I thought I only... Oh, that was stupid. Okay, we need to take care of you. Meaning... you. Why did that heal him? Because it's an arrow thing. Ugh.
What just happened?
Hey, Siuni. Hello.
I'll grind you into a fine dust.
Okay. Oh, I'm finally back. Fantastic. Stunned. Hi, Jolly. We're doing good, I think. Maybe. Yeah, you go there. You might want to heal yourself. Might be a smart idea. Okay, and you... Okay. Okay. Oh, stop it. You can't go anywhere else. Stop being an idiot.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
There you go. Not enough points. Well then, still go there.
Precise incision!
I needed that.
Now she's stunned. Good.
As good as a new penny.
Tuck.
The Source Hunter. Dear dead Evelyn told me you had landed in Sicile, drawn to my source little corpse like flies to excrement. Well, here I am. A man no longer, a monster instead, unworthy of a conduit's grace.
Counselor Jake, I presume.
The very same. Jake, counselor by day, sorcerer by night, martyr in death.
You say you're a martyr? What do you mean by that?
Me? Do you contest it? Huh? You presumptuous dog. I died serving the conduit. Leandra! Oh, blessed conduit. I'd have followed you till the end of time. But it wasn't to be. I was struck down in the prime of my sorcery. And by whom? Leandra's own sister. The pox upon her.
Hold on, so you were killed by the conduit's sister?
By Ikara! Ikara! I spit on every syllable. They call her the White Witch. She is powerful in her own right, but never would I have thought she'd challenge her sister Leandra and kill one of the most loyal. Me.
Well, there must be more you know about Ikara.
Very little indeed. What concern was that foul woman of mine? White Witch, perhaps, the black sheep of her family, too. She shunned her sister's teachings. Can you believe that? She could have been the very conduit's right hand, but she shunned her. Oh, take vengeance upon her, blessed Leandra. I invoke you. Open her veins.
Ew.
Bleed her dry. Give her a function at last.
Yeah. Tell me about your murder.
My murder, a tale of woe. The time, a misty midnight. The place, the King Crab Inn. The players, myself, Leandra, Ikara, and a stranger whose identity I have never established. The conduit was there to meet with this stranger, and had tasked me to stand ready to overpower him if necessary. I heard sounds of passion at first, but later of angry argument. Then I heard Leandra's command, and I entered the room. She swerved past me, and oh, I can still feel the rasp of her holy breath upon my ear. Whispered, "Finish him." The man lay on the floor, struck down and ready for my knife, which I plunged deep into his heart. Yet, but not a moment later, Ikara burst through the window, and I was defenseless. She savagely tore my life from my body, and I died in the glow of the source. A holy martyr, slain in the name of the conduit.
Why did Evelyn resurrect you?
Foolish grasper. She who thought herself the conduit's favorite couldn't stand that I had been privileged as a confidant. When she realized the conduit had been in the inn the night I was killed, she couldn't stand to think that I had been trusted where she had not. She brought me back to unlife so that I would reveal what I knew. She wanted to work her way back into the conduit's confidence. But as you saw, Leandra had no interest in Evelyn's petty tricks.
Evelyn mentioned the resurrection of Brachus Rex. Do you know anything about him?
Yes, yes. The king is dead, but not for long. Long live the king! Brachus Rex has no equal, Hunter. His knowledge of the source is absolute, and through him so will the conduits be. The hour is nigh. You do not realize it yet, but his axe is falling towards your scrawny neck.
Really? Is that so? Oh. 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 Well then.
I am of little use to Leandra's cause now. My worm-eaten rind is an insult to her perfection. To my grave, then, I will go. I suppose she'll not grudge me my portion of rest.
What? 6,600.
The immaculate snake sprouts a new head wherever we look. If our murder victim's one of them crazy cultists, anyone could be.
Bless the Seven! I am restored!
I'd say.
As good as a new penny!
Well, first of all, of course, we take the gold. And the resurrection scroll. Nice rope. That could finally be something. Hi, Wasserhound. Hello. He sounds unhappy. He does, doesn't he? Yeah, he's not really a happy camper.
I feel better already.
Minor healing potion might be.
Better already.
And then poison resistance. Okay. Well then. Okay, he was killed by a woman named Ikara. Yes, and Esmeralda is completely innocent. That means we should actually tell the guard. Well, not the guard, the captain. Right? No, you're not. But it's okay that you believe it. Do you have anything else? No. There you go. How's Monday treating me? It's treating me all right. It's a day as any other. At least for me it is. So there is no difference. It's treating me well. How about yourself? Little bit ooh? How so?
May the pain wrought by sword and sorcery stalk this stiff, stirring strumpet beyond the shores of death. Once more we have stumbled upon an amateur. One who disfigures the pallid elegance of necromancy's visage with rank and vulgar imperfections. She dabbled with flesh like a child with its pudding. She was deaf to the screams of her victims as she made the scalpel glide through exposed limbs with the easy grace of birds through air. And for what? For nothing but to command death. The true necromancer. It is life he wants to command. Immortality. Achieve this, and the screams of agony will not have thundered forth from tortured throats in vain. They will be forgotten in the maelstrom of time eternal.
Are we going somewhere with this? Well, that very premise is despicable. Nothing warrants the wanton torment of innocence. Nothing condones torture. All necromancy is vile, whether it is practiced by amateurs or so-called professionals.
You keep your minds on a tighter leash than a priest his hidden desires. You shy away from the necessity that is torment for most short-sighted reasons. For the meaninglessness that is morality. What is humanity, after all? But a gathering of germs from which an exalted few may pluck the subject their studies require, and vivisect them into oblivion while propelling themselves into eternity.
And you tell me that you're innocent? Right.
Glory be this noble
no.
pursuit, tainted as it may be by the blunders of simpletons like Evelyn. Let us eradicate such vermin wherever we find it. Let us seal up every crevice it crawls from. But let us never lose sight of the higher purpose that the art of necromancy promises yet.
Nope.
So now to pursue said promise with haste and determination. Death is a friend of time. Life is not.
God, you're a gloomy one, Jean. You are gloomy! Okay. Anything I can do here? Or is that the end of the line? That is the end of the line. See, Uni, I don't think that anybody who knows you here will actually believe that anymore.
Source Hunter.
Yep.
You have done it, haven't you? You've discovered the fate of Counselor Jake.
So I have. Let me get you up to speed.
By the gods. No one could have predicted such a dark turn of events. This is worse than my deepest fears made manifest. It just cannot be that they aim to resurrect him. Brachus Rex. It cannot be. Forgive me, this news just so very upsetting. This thing. It was the king of tyrants. The embodiment of terror. The lunatics that seek his rise must be stopped, whatever the cost.
You seem to take this matter greatly to heart, Arhu.
I do. I do indeed. Brachus would unseat the king of demons in sheer perfidy and malice given half a chance. For the world, for you and I to suffer his perversions once more is unthinkable. The possibility of his return is more than I can bear. And Ikara, that she has been dragged into this sorry business adds insult to insufferable injury.
If the necromancers seek to resurrect Brachus, they must be gathering at his grave. Do you know where we should look?
There have long been rumors that Brachus's corpse was interred in the vaults beneath the abandoned Church of the Seven in Sicil's eastern hinterlands. That place is crawling with undead these days, so the rumors may well be true. Where Leandra goes, the dead rise left and right. And even in death, the long-lost tyrant's corruption appears to persist. Come to think of it, did anyone in Evelyn's lair mention the name Cassandra?
Cassandra? Nope, no one mentioned that name. Why?
It's nothing, Hunter.
Nothing.
Nothing. My mind is reeling, but
You are getting shady.
I'll feel better soon. After you've cut short Leandra's dark pursuits.
Why do you bemoan Ikara's involvement in all this?
She is a great woman, Hunter.
Uh-huh.
A champion of all that is good and pure.
Uh-huh.
She may have killed Jake, but then again, the man turned out to be a vile sorcerer.
You start to twist words.
I can only surmise that she is on to her sister's sinister schemes, which makes me fear for her safety more than anything else.
We saw the leader of this cult, Leandra, the sorceress.
Leandra. I know her, though I haven't seen her in years. As you know, she and Ikara are sisters. It's hard for me to believe that she's leading this cult. That she's delirious enough to go after Brachus Rex. But clearly her involvement can no longer be denied. She's as smart as 10 wizards put together, Hunter. An opponent to be feared. Now, you said Jake and Evelyn called her the Conduit, didn't you? In that case, she may just be the elusive head of the Immaculates.
What are the Immaculates?
There's a village in the forests north of Sicil where a new religion has taken hold. Its followers call themselves Immaculates. And I've heard say they worship a leader called the Conduit. This village is called Silverglen. And if my suspicions turn out to be correct, there is sorcery at work there.
Do you have any idea why who the stranger might be that Jake told us about? The one Leandra was meeting in the tavern?
Alas, I haven't the foggiest. Another sorcerer, perhaps? Or simply another victim of Leandra's ploys?
So a simple no would suffice?
The Legion didn't find a second body at the scene of the crime, so maybe he escaped with his life after all. Though, just as likely, his body too was taken away by Evelyn for experimentation.
Well, we should continue our investigation.
And I will see if I can find out more about Ikara's involvement. But in the meantime, please pursue Leandra to the old church in the east and stop her before she can raise Brachus. I beg of you.
Up Brachus Rex's name alone is enough to turn our friendly neighborhood wizard into a scaredy cat.
I wonder why this ancient specter spooks him so. Arhu doesn't strike me as the type to scare very easily. And so the mystery is solved. Counselor Jake was murdered by the so-called White Witch Ikara. But as it stands, I guess our next concern is Brachus Rex.
Then we know what we must do next. Pursue Leandra and stop her before she brings Brachus Rex back to life.
Agreed. If Brachus is half as dangerous as Jake and Evelyn claimed, we must prevent his ever seeing the light of day again.
Yes. That we must do somehow. You're new here, says the one with the 30 sub badge. Yeah, no. No. That is not going to work.
Shock to the core!
My prison undone. Your light follow.
I can defeat them all in one blow.
You brought that upon yourself. No.
Face the unending darkness.
And then we have you.
The salty air of my tongue, the sun on my back. What better way to celebrate life than with a fight?
Sure. Stunned? Why are you stunned?
I've always been a cut above the rest.
Feel my electric fury!
Okay, and then we have water.
At last, fresh air upon my scales. Now to test out these long, petrified limbs.
Blitzbolt!
There we go. Still too far.
Face the unending darkness.
Okay, and then... Does that count? Apparently not. Do I have another bell? I do.
Flaming boots hole! What an idea!
Well, we freed a lot of other demons, but we did not free our... That is making fire damage. What is yours? Also fire damage. Hi, Alchemist. Hello. Also fire? That is earth damage. Ah.
My binds are broken.
Perfect.
My power is unleashed.
Perfect.
The cave's unlocked, the demon's done. Let's go inside and have some fun.
I hope we haven't freed a terror. That would be an awful error.
Since when do we all talk in riddles?
These may have been but lesser demons we fought, but demons they were. What, I wonder, did they protect?
You, but I'm good and ready to find out. Lead the way, comrade.
Let's pick up these essences. And the fire essence. And the water essence. And the earth essence. And key. Perfect. Awesome.
Give me a hat, a robe, and some boots. Be praised, all divines, for a bright light now shines in this dread, dreary cave that was marked as my grave. Oh, beautiful girl, the brightest star yet! You have to become a Bella Garette.
No.
Stay with me in my great lair of love,
Oh, God.
and I'll treat you better than the gods up above.
Who are you?
O ignorant innocent, 'tis I, Belagar, the greatest practitioner of magic by far. There isn't a spell, no incantation arcane, that is not stored in my miraculous brain. I speak, I rhyme, and wonders create. The world is my playground, and the living my bait.
Why would this cave be marked as your grave?
'Twere the vagaries of youth that landed me here. Demons! I thought that I could puppeteer. For it was in those days my one and true aim, the attention of Maxos to dramatically claim. Devils I summoned, a demonic quartet. Alas, that they posed too big a threat. I was soon overcome, nigh unto death. Maxos I called with my last desperate breath. He saved my life with wild, wondrous magic, and yet the outcome was dreadfully tragic. He locked me in here for my reckless behavior, vowing that I would have no other savior than a champion so bold and downright courageous, they dare to defy my trespass outrageous. The demons I summoned, they guarded my prison, but after long last, a champion has risen. So cheers, old chum, for unbarring the door. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a world to explore.
How long have you been trapped in here?
Who is counting the years or even the centuries? This isn't the worst of penitentiaries. Rifts I have run, in dreams I have seen, thousands of kingdoms and galaxies obscene. Furthermore, I devised these Belagarettes, the choicest of ladies a man can get. Yes, the demons you vanquished, so now I am free. But was I truly confined? Ha! Not me!
Who's this Maxos you mentioned?
You mean you don't know the patriarch of wizards? The devoted companion of fire-breathing lizards? A jetpack he gave the dragon commander. Aye, I can tell you with absolute candor that he gave him a mighty empire too. Boy, you've got a lot of catching up to do. So hie thee to a store and take a good gander at the amazing spectacle that is Dragon Commander.
You want me to become a Belagaret?
Aye, a Belagaret! A woman so blessed that her head she may rest against the red-hot confines of my amorous breast. To you I'll be undyingly devoted. In the softest of silks you'll be sensually coated. Yours will be the very miracles I'll fashion. Yours will be Belagar's unending passion.
No way, I've got better things to do.
I think you should consider it. It's a unique opportunity.
No, no, no. No way I'm becoming a Belagaret. Now, back off.
You'll be a Belagaret or you'll be dead.
Are you trying to sell me off?
Embrace me, do. My love, my own, my Belagar.
Very well, have it your way.
Sweet lovely
You do it.
maiden, with gems I'll thee laden. My love and my lust, I owe you this debt. For as of now, you're a Belagaret. And soon, so shall I, though don't say goodbye. I'll be out in the wilds, in the woods, in the dales. There I may meet you, and spin you new tales. So let us prepare, my savory lasses. I mean to depart, so move your sweet asses. My scrolls and my tomes, and do not forget about my scissors and combs. We'll
Sweet
dazzle the
Belagar,
realm with
when
my
I sleep, I
glorious
dream of
presence.
what
For to meet
it is to be a
Belagar is
Belagaret,
everyone's
the most
essence.
favored.
Brainwashed.
What a joy it is to be a Belagaret, the most
What a
favored
joy
of
it is
women.
to be a Belagaret, the most favored of women.
Queen of all jewels, adorable pet.
Oh,
how
shut
I
up.
rejoice you're my Belagaret.
Shh, just shut up. Just, you know. Just no. Just churu. I have tons of stuff that I don't want. I don't have all of those. Okay.
Oh, Belgar, how I adore you!
Oh boy.
What a joy it is to be a Belgarette, the most favored of women. My love, my own, my Belgar, embrace me, do. Oh, Belgar, how I adore
Oh wait, no,
you.
hold on. Here, that, and that. And this, that, that.
My love,
And
my
those two.
own, my Belgar, embrace me, do.
We may meet and
No, we may not need again. There we go.
Oh, Belgar, how I adore you.
Strength isn't high enough. Well, isn't that a pity?
to me, my honeys, to me, my girls. Pout your lips and shake your curls. Give me a hat, a robe, and some boots. Or maybe one of those fancy suede suits. To me, my honeys, to me, my girls. Pout your lips and shake your curls.
Look. There. There. You could go with a little bit more
My love,
dex.
my own, my Belgar, embrace me,
And
do.
you need 7 strength. Now we have 6.
We'll travel the land in splendorous dress, an example of elegance, style, and finesse.
My love, my own, my Belgar, embrace me, do.
We'll travel the land in
I'll keep you
splendorous
there,
dress,
just in
an
case.
example of
Joy it is to
elegance,
be a
style,
Belgarette,
and
the most
finesse.
favored of women. Oh, Belgar, how I adore you.
Yep.
What a joy it is to be a Belgarette, the most
How about
favored
this?
of women.
Okay. How about that? Oh yes. Nice. Okay. Well, I suppose we can sell the rest or put it in a box or something. What is this? We have another ring. You have absolutely no rings, so you're getting 2.
Give me a hat, a robe, and some
What a
boots.
joy
Or
it is
maybe
to
one
be a
of those
Belgarette,
fancy
the
suede
most
suits.
favored of women.
Okay, so what do you actually want here from me?
My own, my
Apparently nothing.
Belgar, embrace me, do.
Is there anything that I might want? As in anything?
To me, my honeys! To me, my
Belagor,
Out
when
your
I
lips
sleep I
and
dream of
shake
you.
your
When I wake I long for you.
I need a look that's unique, can't you see? Fetch me a tailor. I'll take one for free.
Embrace me. do.
Okay, here. I don't want to talk to you, but
Queen of
I
all
want
jewels,
to
adorable
sell you
pet,
some
How I
stuff.
rejoice you're my Belagorette.
Just shut up.
Oh, my Belagor. Embrace me, do.
Okay.
My love.
I don't know what I need those
my
for.
Belagor. Embrace my me, love, my own, my Belagor. Embrace me, do.
We may meet a new...
No, I still don't think that we are going to meet again. No, no, no.
We'll travel the land in splendorous dress. An example of elegant style and...
Is there anything here that I can do? No.
Embrace me, do.
No. Okay. Weirdo. Okay, we have everything here. All right. I think Northgate might be the best option. There we go. All right. Let's talk to the mayor.
What? Oh, it's you! What news?
I found the stuff.
What? You found it? Oh, this is excellent news. Where is it then? Give it here.
Here it is.
Careful that it doesn't wind up in the wrong hands again, Mr. Mayor.
Wonderful! Oh, it's simply wonderful! Come, come. You must let me thank you somehow. I've got it. A free month's honorary membership to the Sicil Library.
Oh, great. Awesome. What do you know about someone called Brachus Rex?
Well, I suppose as much as any other Thaddeus, Rich, or Harold. A shameful spot upon the history of Rivellon, that brute. As loath as I am to admit it, Sicil was once quite a hub of the despot's supporters. Some even say his corpse was cast beneath the foundations of the abandoned church in the northeastern cliff. An old wives' tale, I say, but I suppose one never knows for sure.
What do you know about the White Witch?
Oh, she's a dear girl indeed. She's got a little cabin in the cooler forest, not so far to the north of here, in fact. And though she doesn't make it into Sicil often, it's a comfort to know she's keeping the watch near our border. I hope she hasn't got mixed up in all this ugly business with the counselor. Maxine? What in heaven's name are you? Oh, you mean the mongrel that's always skulking about the place?
Yes.
I spent months trying to teach that worthless hound how to fetch. and it sat through every lesson looking at me as if I were an idiot. Man's best friend, my eye.
Oh boy.
I've always been more fond of cats myself.
I'll take my leave. You are such a weirdo. Okay, next up, the captain.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
You.
Oh, what now?
Let's discuss Jake's murder.
So, let me get this straight. There are insidious sorcerers running about town that turned a council ambassador into a zombie for sport, after said councillor was murdered by some mystery witch who subsequently trotted off to her cabin in Luculla Woods. Sure you haven't omitted relevant details like flying brooms, black cats, and bloody pentagrams?
Not that I know of.
By Belagar's nevers. Sounds like a fantasy tale mothers tell their children before bed. And I bet none of it's more than fantasy either, though no doubt Ahu puts stock in your every word. Anyway, be these truths, half-truths, or outright lies, it seems to me your business in Seal is concluded. Don't let the undead hit you on the way out.
Really? And we are not getting anything?
Disfigured for life.
Okay, in that case, I would like to talk to Esmeralda.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try and screech, woman.
The beast speaks, so you've half a brain behind that feral wall, have you?
And have her known, or let her in to what we know. She might be interested in knowing that. That she's cleared. And then we talk to Arhu again.
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Let's discuss your husband's murder.
I cannot believe Jake was a sorcerer. What depravities did he commit? Was he planning to use me as a sacrifice? Oh, I shudder to think that for years I have lain next to him at night, peacefully sleeping, while his thoughts dwelt on blood and devilish magic.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so she was innocent this whole time. Well then. A quick visit to Arhu. Actually, we should place one of the pyramids there.
Sorry, sir. You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
And then
Sir.
we're going to the church. You're not here. Where are you?
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter. By all means. But certainly. What would you like to know?
No.
And what might those be?
Nothing? You give me absolutely nothing? Wow. Okay. Rude.
How might I serve our mission?
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not?
No. Okay. Yes, it is a cat. For some weird reason, he takes great comfort in being a cat. Yeah. Let's go to the church.
Who wants to be judged by a panel of stony-faced gods? In Rivellon, we are our own judges. This ghostly form is the finest blessing we can hope for. There's something to it, isn't there? Strange indeed.
No, I was just wondering because we killed one of his machines, and I thought that he might have something to say about that, but apparently it doesn't even bother him. Weird.
The immaculate amulet fits perfectly inside.
Oh. Oops. Sorry, Medora, you don't have an amulet anymore.
Please. You must stop him. Source Hunter.
Yes. Oh, there you
By
are.
the health of the Seven, you're here. There may yet be hope. Perhaps you remember me as a healer. But gods, what a herald of death I've become. I'm beyond redemption now. But you alone may save Sicile, may save all of Rivellon from the horror I've summoned. King Bracchus. Bracchus Rex from the tales of old. He lives. The mad Source King, the Lord of Chaos. I have awakened him.
What happened here?
I've done a terrible thing. I've raised a mad king from beyond the grave. I imagined so very foolishly that I'd be able to extract an ancient secret from him. But with a simple flash of his arcane magic, I was finished.
I have many questions about this King Bracchus.
I'll tell you all I know, Source Hunter.
What do you mean you've awakened along that king?
Resurrected, revived. The king lives, but not as the man he once was. He retains the mark of death upon him, like a festering wound.
Who is or was King Brachus?
The last of the mad Source Kings he was. The tyrant who nearly condemned Rivellon to oblivion. He began the War of Wars, marching brother against friend, until every land and home burned with death. It was during this dark time that your order, the Source Hunters, was formed. Brachus was defeated, and Source outlawed from the land.
How did you awaken him?
Brachus was a dangerous monster, but he achieved things no man or mortal could have dreamt of. He alone is said to have known a great secret, how to break the Forge of Souls. I promised to extract this secret for a woman calling herself the Conduit. In exchange, she vowed to reveal to me a certain power of her own. In hindsight, I see that I dealt with the devil, and I've received my damnation.
How did you call him forth from the land of the dead?
I was given a great stone, a bloodstone, but more charged with life than any I'd seen before. The Conduit said it would imbue Brachus with life enough to share the secret she craved. But what he has become, his powers have all returned, and I cannot stop him.
You? Was it you who has raised the undead around Sicil?
My failures. My failures are so many, I can hide them no longer. In my pursuit of the Source King, I've called forth abominations that neither I nor any other can destroy. The ghoul that guards the lighthouse, the Baron of Bones, the twins by fire joined. Their ghastly faces haunt me, and they in turn have rifled through the graves and sarcophagi of Sicil in search of undead minions. Undead, Source Hunter, unkillable. I fear this plague may never end, no matter how many times the rotten dead are defeated.
Let me ask you about the Conduit.
Curse her name, her hell-sent promises.
What can you tell me about her?
She claims to be a link between her goddess and the world of men. I never believed her divine claims, but I could not deny her great power. It was she who showed me that Bloodstone could be used for more than healing. Her stones, particularly powerful and potent, could raise the dead.
Did the Conduit promise you in return for your help?
What could turn any soft soul towards wickedness? My weakness was love, and it was love that she promised me. The Conduit had shown me how to raise skeletons and zombies from their graves. But what I craved was something far more rare. A second life. A true second life for my wife, Malia. She was a beautiful soul, snatched from the world of the living far before her time. Now the Conduit's promise seemed simple. A secret for a secret. I'd tell her how to break the Soul Forge, and she'd tell me how to bring Malia back.
Oh.
You can defeat the unholiness I've raised, Source Hunter. You can save the countless innocents that will perish under the Source King's mad fist. I pray... No, I believe you can reverse my failures.
Forge of Souls? Huh, okay. Well then. And you're dead. Open.
Sigil here now.
Oh?
One who comes to watch the spectacle, to see the sovereign of the Source ascend again. Or perhaps you are the first in a long new line, the first that will try to stop my dominion again. Oh, by the emerald eyes of the goddess, would you believe that I can still feel it ever so vaguely? The force of the stab that cleft my heart and sent my soul shivering into death. But my followers have done it. They have done it like I knew they would. Blood, the thick red gravy, the source of source, has been yielded unto star-sent stones and has swept away the eternal shadows. How long has it been, I wonder, my first repose in death? An hour? The time it takes the seas to tear down cliffs. It is of no matter. I live, and I shall claim my throne anew.
You are the fabled Brachus Rex, I presume?
A fable I may have become as time dragged on, but a fact I am once more, little one. Don't all of you miserable mortals realize that they who are one with Source have thrown off the burdensome mantle of death forever? I embraced Source. I drank it, made it part of my blood and my being. And so a warlord became a sorcerer, and a sorcerer became a king. The fools of this world dubbed me a tyrant, but the gods convinced them I was such, fearful as they were of my rise in power. Armies amassed, too many. Scores I slew, too few. Death took me, too soon, but not for all time.
Tell me, what does the name Cassandra mean to you?
Ha! Not a thing.
Liar.
There was a woman once that went by that name, until I mangled her body into that of a lich. Oh, my sister dearest, Cassandra, and her man-cat. Mere pets of mine, the both of them, tools to bruise and break as I saw fit. They bled so very beautifully.
I am told the reason for your resurrection is a secret you hold. How to break a soul forge.
The reason for my resurrection, O simplest of spirits, is that I was destined to be. Were it not for the vainglorious fools that raised me now, it would have been another, perhaps wiser being that would have done so in time. And time is of no matter, only to be. Eternally, a woman seeks my secret, for her soul is entwined with another's, yes. Where once they were inseparable, now they have grown apart in purpose and intent. But my secrets are mine to keep. Perhaps when she lies shivering before me, pledging alliance to her king, I will break her forge before I break her.
I heard enough. We saw Santos undid you once, and we will do so again.
A source hunter. So you are, though you are so much more, and do not even know it. No matter, they still smell like you do, by the by, your brother and sister hunters, as they closed in around me that first time. Fear. That most sly, most intangible of sense. Drowned out soon afterward by the acid stench of urine.
Ew.
I had but to look at them, and they rusted their chainmail where they stood. I undid so manifold they had to wade through the gore of the fallen. Oh, what a feast, what fountains of gravy we had. Alas, that there were too many, as there clearly are too many of you still. Although, life renewed has made me rather peckish, and from the looks of you, you need but the slightest of squeezes to make squirt the source's sauce from your soft, fleshy. Yes, look at you, plump as a leech, as my servants would say as they brought in a squirming, plump girl on a plate. The dinner is served. My horrors, stand by you.
So you said in a gazillion words, actually nothing. Say what? I suppose we are not ready to take on Bracus. Oh. Why, thank you. That is very kind of you. Okay, so we are not taking on Bracus because he's level 9 and we are level 8. Wait, we should be able to take him on. Hold on.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
First, the cities and the children shall burn. Sigils of terror and torment will light
Could you stop running around?
First, the cities and the children shall burn. Sigils of terror and
Soaked to the skin!
Blitzbolt! To me, my baron and my horrors, stand by you.
My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
Try to resist this, worm!
Oh god. Hey, how much movement do you have? Stop it. And now she's also dead. Yeah, I can't do that. No, we are not equipped for that yet.
Without aid, I will expire soon.
Yeah, no. Okay. Are you going to do something, or are we just waiting now? Hello? Anything happening? Okay. So we can't do anything with Brackus for now. That's not going to happen. So we need to do other things first. But now at least we know where he is.
So Theleron believed that by unleashing these monsters, he'd learn the secret to resurrecting his beloved wife.
Love so complete can cloud even the best man's judgment.
Love is no excuse for committing an act so very dire.
Alright. Let's head out of here. And I think we can go now here. No, this way. Okay. Yeah, so now we can go here without being stopped.
In the name of the goddess, halt! Who goes there?
Naught but a wanderer.
A wanderer, you say? A lost sheep, perhaps, that has found its flock. The stable of immaculates.
What is this place?
Why, it's Silver Glen, of course. Once the abode of miners, now the abode of the faithful. We have traded the search for silver for the pursuit of divinity. I'm sure this sounds strange in what are strangers' ears, but you must know that but a short while ago a frightful sickness felled us by the dozen, until she who speaks for the goddess brought us a cure. She showed us how we may overcome the frailty and even the decrepitude of our mortal bodies. That is why we now live a life of devoutness and civility, so that we may become immaculate. But I suggest you talk to Father Loik if you want to learn more about the ways of the goddess. Be welcome, therefore, to Silver Glen. Blessed be all immaculates.
Aha.
Okay. The
Beware
Immaculates
of the
here seem
lost
to be a
ones out
friendly
there,
enough
won't
bunch.
Their blood
Seem
is
being the
impure.
operative word. Let's remain vigilant.
The degenerates here claim they have been cleansed. But I can still smell the stink of persisting putrescence wafting from their grimy flesh. Silver Glen. This place sickens me.
I see no evidence of sickness about me. Why take it to heart so?
As you know, I once carried the burden of disease upon emaciated shoulders. Perhaps I had better explain in greater detail.
Well, we know that you were a king and you used so many words to tell us that you're no longer one. So what do you actually need?
By all means, if you're in the mood for such a dark tale.
No.
Psst. Over here, Hunter. It's me, Ahu.
More prey await.
Okay.
Source Hunter.
Yes.
You've made it into the hamlet of Silverglen, I see. Unnerving spot, don't you find? Leandra has fashioned herself a hero here, but the townsfolk don't seem to know the truth behind the conduit, though they call themselves Immaculates.
What do you make of them?
They're thick as trout, if you ask me, and unnaturally obsessed with ancient teachings. I haven't seen Leandra here myself, but she must have put on quite a show of magical mastery to enthrall a crowd of shaggy miners, to have them hop on the bandwagon of a shadowy religion wholly alien to them.
Which ancient teachings do you mean?
Haven't you heard them whisper of the blood? How their eyes shine when they discuss certain stellar stones? Star stones, of course, which drenched in blood become bloodstones and are used in healing rituals.
In case you have forgotten, Aru, I came here to Silverglen like 5 seconds ago.
Now, I can see how it could be a fantastic thing to nurse a dying human back to health, if all it takes is to sacrifice a toad. But I spy bloodlust in these people's eyes. A bloodlust that goes beyond the usual meaning of the word. They all act like they're following a benign goddess that will lead them to paradise. But I'll be a dappled Dalmatian if any of that is true.
Since you've been scouting the place, perhaps you can tell me where I should start looking for shady goings-on?
I've been shadowing the local priest, a man by the name of Loic. I have the feeling he knows more than most in Silverglen, for I've followed him in the night when he meets with cloaked strangers, and goblins even. Mangoth, Hyberheim. Of strange things I've heard him whisper. Yes, this priest has shady goings-on written all over that smug, holier-than-thou face of his. But we must start at the beginning, Source Hunter. The White Witch is still at large. If we want to get to the true heart of Leandra's doings, we must start with her sister. And she's far likelier to be in her cabin among the trees than here among Leandra's followers.
Why are you walking about Silverglen in your cat form?
The advantage of being a puss, my friend, is that one can pussyfoot. A white-haired wizard draws attention, but a cat can move about unnoticed and, indeed, unseen. Not that I'm not extra wary of these bloodsuckers, though. There's a conspicuous absence of pets in this eerie little town.
All right.
The Immaculate's presence here is highly disconcerting. But we mustn't lose sight of our mission, Source Hunter. The White Witch resides somewhere in the wilds of the surrounding forest, and we must find her.
Okay. Okay, well then, let's head in here and see what's going on. Oh, it's a
Welcome be, O seeking souls, to this holy house of Immaculates.
Who are you?
I am Loic, enlightened one among Immaculates, spokesman for the holy conduit, as she is spokesman for the goddess herself. Hers is the blood.
I would like to ask you some questions.
Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them.
Who are the Immaculates?
The conduit,
Oops.
yes. She, the most exalted of all, second only to the goddess. It was she who brought us first her divine words, then her divine will, a will made real in blood. Truly, though, she is quite beyond your concern, O wandering soul. She stands so very high above your humble station.
Okay, not what I wanted to know, but who are the Immaculates?
We are the chosen ones of the goddess. The benedictions of the blood render our bodies and spirits unblemished, for such is her mercy, that we may all become part of the sacred soul. And you too, Seeker, could become one such part.
Let's discuss my joining them.
You find yourself in the goddess's temple. Therefore, it follows she wants you to take the true path. So here, have this hallowed tome. Read it. Absorb the wisdom within. Then find the second part and do with it the same. If an immaculate you want to be, a test of knowledge shall be your first step towards enlightenment. The goddess is the light and life of all. Corrupt is the world that generations of men and beasts have left behind, but immaculate it may be once more, cleansed in the blood of the unworthy. The few, the proud, the enlightened, theirs will be her kingdom. When red has run until no red is left, a paradise we will have shapen, and the goddess will dwell among us.
Is that so? Well then.
Give me the strength, oh goddess, to become enlightened.
Okay.
Immaculate I want to be. The blood of the lost will flow.
Immaculate I want to be. The blood of the lost will flow.
Let me spill blood for thee, O Holy One!
Diligently will I read the words of the goddess.
Immaculate I want to be. The blood of the lost will flow.
I take my leave, thank you, but not before you get... There you are. Perfect. Alrighty. What do we have here? Oh, the smithy. We can just take everything here? Or aren't you a trusty one?
One man's trash is another man's trash.
Ah, so there's the private door. There we go. Nadia's shop. Hello?
Hello and welcome to our shop. I am the son of the proprietor, Nadia. Please let us know how we can help you.
You actually can't. Thank you, though.
Farma Malbenita, a source hunter in Silver Glen. I have traveled mile on top of mile to find help, and now help has, how you say, appeared from skinny vapors.
Close. Ooh. You have more stuff that I'm interested in. However... maybe not now. Who are you?
My story?
Yes.
Well, this is no small tale. I think perhaps you will be more interested in the, how you say, the short end of stick.
Yes.
I believe Lawrence, the leader of Mining Guild, tell my husband and many of other workers to mine deadly ore called tenebrium.
Okay.
Lawrence knew that this ore caused rot. Charming name, no? Yet ordered miners to continue. Many men, my Ben among them, become the sickness. And now they, how you say, kick down the bucket.
Yes.
But the sickness, it is not normal. It kills swift and terrible, not unlike Source. My son Sebi and I travel from our home to find truth. But this has proven not so easy.
What can you tell me about your husband, Ben?
My sweet little Pomargo Vizago. My darling Ben.
Uh-huh.
We got along like, how you say, peas and ferrets.
True.
But here there is work, very well paid, in mines, clearing special rock from Silver Mine. So he leaves Sebi and I to come to Silver Glen. We wait with hearts like stones for some months. And one day, we see familiar figure moving with strange steps on path toward cottage. We run to meet him and take him into our arms, but he collapses at our touch. We help him inside and set him to rest. But he was in terrible condition. Each hour he grow worse, rot so fast we hardly recognize him after 2 short days. He slip away from us, and we bury him with much grief.
Tell me about your son.
When his father die, Sebi become restless. Being of the age, he join army and go straight to front line. Though I was nearly old woman, I join army as healer to be near and look after my boy. There we saw special legionnaire using strange weapon. And this legionnaire soon come to my tent with the same disease that killed Ben. I discovered the tenebrium ore in this weapon. It was the ore that killed them both.
Uh-huh.
I come to Silver Glen to discover truth. And here I find Lawrence, that arrogant man, conducts his business without apologize to any.
So you need help proving Lawrence knowingly encouraged the miners to handle tenebrium?
Exactly this. Please, Source Hunter, you must help me prove that Lawrence made his workers to mine deadly tenebrium. For your help, I offer blessing from my homeland. Se vi mal successos, mi plantos rizzarbo cae tormenti via nepos ghiai branco.
That could be a recipe for potato salad for all I know.
Translation is difficult, but it means something like, if you fail, I will plant cherry tree and haunt your grandbaby beneath branches. Good luck.
Okay. Thanks, I guess?
Leave me be, I have a job to do.
Okay, fine. Okay, is anybody in this city so weird?
Friend, this is most excellent news.
Tell me,
Welcome
sweetie,
to the
you at some
immaculate
point,
fold.
Are you always this hot?
I can feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my
Who's here?
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know I could take you on a wild ride.
From the mines.
Lawrence, there we go.
A source hunter.
Yes.
My liege, I am at your disposal. I am Lawrence, the representative of the mining guild responsible for operations in Silver Glen. Please, valiant hunter, let us know how we can assist you.
Well, Nadia has accused you of willfully endangering miners for profit.
Preposterous. What does that foreigner know about the affairs of Silver Glen? You do best to do as I do, my liege, and turn a deaf ear to her insane accusations. Please, your grace, I am completely at your disposal.
What can you tell me about tenebrium?
Useless stuff, my liege. Worse than common dirt. But 10 times as difficult to extract, and infinitely more dangerous. If only we'd known in advance the terrible effect rot would have, we would have stopped trying to clear it immediately.
What is rot exactly?
Yes, a dreadful business that. I've been fortunate enough to avoid the sickness so far, my liege, but my heart truly breaks for the families of those who've been afflicted. You see, my liege, when a miner has been overlong exposed to tenebrium, he begins showing certain symptoms. gangrene about the extremities,
Ew.
fatigue, malaise. At first, we attributed these symptoms to, well, to poor diet, laziness, and general malingering.
That's the one with the whole roasted pork.
Had we known then what we've since discovered, we never would have continued operations. But alas, mistakes were made, and those we lost can never be brought back, no matter what that crackpot conduit would have one believe.
The conduit? Care to tell me more?
My liege, you ought not to concern yourself with the fraudulent leader of a crackpot cult. Really, the whole affair is an utter embarrassment to Silver Glen. Some insane huckster calling herself the conduit of the goddess made her way to Silver Glen at the height of the rot's hold on our miners. The people were desperate, you see. When by magic or illusion she managed to cure a handful of them of the affliction, every last one of the bunch began speaking of her as though she were some messiah. Now most of the town is taken with her little cult of immaculates, as she calls them. Fortunately for her, she disappeared shortly after her little trick. Or I would have thrown her into prison and swallowed the key myself. Imagine hypnotizing an entire town with nothing more than snake oil.
Do you remember a miner named Ben?
Ah, yes. Ben. Of course, one of our many noble miners, Your Grace. A smallish man. I believe he's around here somewhere, isn't he?
I don't believe you one bit.
Enough to know the whole institution has been a blight on productivity. With the blessings of the conduit to replace a sense of a job well done, the miners care hardly at all for getting the mines back in good working order.
Okay, and what about you?
Oh, I am no one special. Merely a humble servant of the guild, and shepherd to the happy flock of miners within this settlement. My only cause for complaint, Your Grace, are these awful goblins. They're starving us out, refusing even a single honest miner his right to work. Perhaps my most upright highness.
Oh, you brown noser.
Might be able to help us with this little problem.
Let's discuss your troubles in the mines.
You must forgive me if I become somewhat overcome when discussing it, my liege. To think how I've been betrayed. To think how the humble miners of Silver Glen suffer. I invited a tribe of goblins to assist us in clearing the tenebrium from our mine, you see. The leader of the troop, a certain spitting Satan named Drexis, promised to clear the tenebrium and be gone. When the job was done, though, he and his band of totem-brained fiends refused to vacate. They've kept close guard of the bridges to the mine since, and they'll slice whoever dares approach them into ribbons. These goblins follow Drexis like lemmings, Your Grace, and if only I could undo the traitor, they'd slither back to the swamp they crawled from. Drexis's head on my mantle would save countless miners from a slow starvation, my liege. What's one goblin over countless disenfranchised workers?
Alright, so I suppose we're going into the mine as well. Not sure where that is, but we are going to figure it out. Okay. Into the wilds we go.
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary, be vigilant.
Oh, what do you want now?
I don't mean to make trouble where there ain't any, comrade, but in my years of hunting source, I learned that anyone so eager to climb into your lap after a moment's meeting is hiding something they hope you won't discover.
You don't say.
I'm not saying this Lawrence character is involved in sorcery, but it wouldn't exactly surprise me a lick to find out he knows more than he's letting on.
I thought the same. His fawning is more likely a symptom of fear than of respect.
Oh, Medora must be going mad, mustn't she? Tie her up and cart her away. Straight to the loony bin, post-haste, the paranoid old fool. I never once acted outside of my best judgment, comrade. I've made my share of mistakes, from the trifling to the grave, but I promise you this. I'd rather be overly suspicious all day, every day, than let a single piece of evidence slip through my notice.
Okay then.
In her holy name, halt! You shall not tread upon this immaculate road!
And why do you refuse me passage?
Has rot taken your ears? I say this is an immaculate road! Only those blessed with Loic's sanction may pass here!
Mm-hmm. Surely a man as wise as you are can decide for himself who may or may not pass. Ew.
Come to think of it, yeah. You're absolutely right. I am an immaculate just as much as Loic is, and I say you may pass. So there, be on your guard though, for vicious creatures crawl upon these sands. Find the skull of stone, but don't stray any further unless you wish to face foes greater than those that haunt most dreamscapes.
Do you think I'm not strong enough to survive this passage?
There's no shame in preparing for the goddess's trial with a careful hand, my future friend. Heed my words. You do well to try your strength in lesser combat before facing what lies beyond this point.
Okay, well, let's see what lies beyond this point. Because I need to go somewhere.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my...
Roll corpse. Oh my.
I suppose we'll be spared the troll toll this time around.
Better a toll than being spun into dinner.
A tempest of dust!
Here.
What happened to the lush forests of Lucula?
These high plains seem a far more treacherous landscape.
They might be right. Level 15 is not really what we can handle right now. Oh, so do we have another way? As in this way, maybe? There's a lot of blood. Whose is it?
Poor man. It seems he was eaten by a beast.
Well, partially eaten, to be more precise.
You there, your knightship. Oh, please, come to our aid. My wife and I are stranded here.
What are you doing here?
Oh, we're refugees, my liege. Two of the far too few souls that managed to escape Hunter's Edge when the orcs invaded. We were hoping to reach Silverglen, but we were attacked by highwaymen. Those devils would have scalped and skewered us if it hadn't been for Alfie. Oh, the brave creature bit one of them in half, though not before being frightfully wounded himself.
Let's discuss Alfie.
Bravest beast of burden in the borough is Alfie, but the poor blighter's bleeding like a stuck pig and can't move no more. Which means we can't move no more either. Why, it would be folly to abandon a bandit killer in a wood full of bandits now, wouldn't it, your knightship? Besides, all our worldly wealth is strapped to his back. We'd be destitute without it. And yet, we can hardly stay here forever. Silverglen is close enough to see the chimney fumes from here. Mara absolutely refuses to leave Alfie's side, and like I said, I'm inclined to agree with her. If only a stout champion would step up and lend us a hand.
Maybe I can lend you a hand?
Oh, we'd be mighty grateful if you would escort us to Silverglen, your knightship.
Sure.
For it is our aim to set up shop there. A new smithy in a new town. Without Alfie, though, without the tools he carries, I'd be like a fisherman without his rod, grasping for salmon with his bare hands. Never could I produce the quality of work for which I'm renowned. Our predicament is clear, and the biggest problem is that Alfie's wounds are so dire, no ordinary healing potion will work. He needs... well, I don't know what he needs, but they say miracle cures are produced by the priests of Silverglen.
Well, I'm ready to escort you to Silverglen if you are.
Oh, we are, my liege. Though, like I said, it would grieve us dearly to leave Alfie behind.
Right. We should try to heal Alfie first.
We most certainly do not. We should leave for Silverglen right this instant.
I know you'd be more... I know you to be more magnanimous than this. Come, let us heal the poor creature.
Any discernible flavor, really.
You're a great source hunter as it is. What need have you for better equipment?
Fine.
Very well, have it you.
Poor Alfie. I guess we have no other choice than to leave him to the cruel fate that befell him. Him and my oh so valuable tools.
Well, I tried.
We should have saved this beast. Damn your callous ways.
Just a dumb beast. I knew that man, comrade. A fine blacksmith, Bjorn. It gladdens me more than you can imagine to see he and Mara escaped Hunter's Edge. But it's no wonder he blames me for what happened there.
Tell me what you remember.
Well, it started like any other day, comrade. I told you before, and this much was true. Hunter's Edge was a quiet place. There hadn't been a peep from the Phantom Forest in nearly a century, and save the occasional drunken orc wandering in from the west, there was nothing for any of the townsfolk to fear. I was on patrol one sunny afternoon when I stumbled upon a pair of scrawny orcs building a fire. Bellowed at 'em to get, but they went for their swords instead. Well, I made short work of 'em, but I couldn't find their tribe insignia anywhere. What I did find was a deep red, apple-sized gemstone in one of their pockets. It was warm in my hand and seemed far too fine a treasure to belong to an orc.
It sounds eerily like a bloodstone.
You and I both know that now, but then my senses were dulled by years of peace. I'd grown soft. I was foolish. I figured it to be an oversized ruby, and it was the worst misjudgment of my life, comrade. Their kind never did take a shine to such finery, so I assumed it had been stolen for its trading value. I pocketed the gem and planned on sending it up to Academy North for the Order to deal with. All was peaceful back at the village. All was quiet. If only I'd known then. If only I had paid attention. Had seen the signs.
The orcs, they came for the bloodstone?
Night had only just begun to fall when they surrounded us. It could only have been a few dozen, but they swarmed like hundreds. Those of us who resisted were immediately cut down. I watched the blood of innocent villagers spill into the streets. I saw their bodies hit the ground. People it was my job to protect, comrade.
Suddenly your vigilance makes all the more sense.
I made myself promise that night, comrade. Never again would I let another sign of source pass me by unnoticed. Never again would I fail in my sworn duty. It's a promise I intend to keep.
Is that where your story ends? How did you escape the orcs? And what of the remaining villagers?
Let's discuss it another time, comrade. It ain't easy for an old bear like me to greet these ghosts. For now, maybe we ought to soldier forward. Plenty to be done around these parts, eh? Ready to advance? Ready to defend?
I see.
So close to our goal. Oh, will we ever reach Silverglen?
What's going on, Bazakhan? Do you have tasty dinner in front of you? We decided to euthanize the mount. It was more...
Let's see.
More like Geraldo was the one who said we should.
What do you say, your knightship?
Let's go to Silverglen.
We are, my liege. Give us the command and we'll depart.
Okay, let's go.
Right you are, Sir Knight. Oh, this is it, Mara. We'll mourn Alfie later, but now we push onward to Silverglen.
There. That makes a lot of sense. Nice. Hey, Grim Rider. Good afternoon. Oh boy, you are really taking your time, huh? Where are you going? I know a road that is much safer to Silverglen. Just saying.
Silverglen! I can see the watchtowers! We're almost there!
Hi, Canininos.
Save me! Oh, do save me!
Oh, you're not a damsel in distress, you have a dagger.
Save me! Oh, do save me!
Stunned. And frozen. Fantastic. So that means you will... What are you going to do? Boom!
Stand down before I put you down!
Well, as long as you're having fun. Yeah, you're not really a help, you, and your wife is being attacked.
Someone help me! Please!
There and there. Okay, both of them are falling. Good. Oh, then I can administer some poison reflux. You. And then we go there. Well then. Well, we tried.
Cutting it fine!
Why are they screaming? I have no idea.
The force of Maxos is within me. Eternal silence awaits you.
Okay, so the question now is, can I resurrect them? Nope. Well, in that case, we tried. Sorry. Well, at least now they don't have to harm their beast anymore. Why are they screaming? I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue why they are screaming. It's like I don't know. They stopped screaming? Yes, they did. Indeed, they did. See, if we were to have taken, if we would have taken the way that I would have wanted to go, that might have been much safer. And now, everybody's dead here. But oh well.
Did you see that? A shadow just sprang to life.
Strange magic indeed. Perhaps we're nearing the White Witch's lair.
Hey.
Ah, the Source Hunter.
Yes.
It is my greatest pleasure to announce to you that we Immaculates have captured the feared White Witch and quarantined her house of horrors.
Huh?
Yes, the greatest known threat to Rivellon has been neutralized, thanks in no small part to you, Source Hunter. Your activities in Sicil drove the snake to her den, and that's where we Immaculates sprang our trap.
Who are you?
I am a proud Immaculate, sworn to use my summoner's expertise in service of the goddess's one way and the greater good.
I need to question the White Witch about her involvement in the murder of Counselor Jade.
Ah, the High Counselor of Sicil.
Yes.
We mourned his tragic death.
Did you?
Yes, every Immaculate honors the memory of that noble man. Still, Source Hunter, I am sworn on my life to guard this quarantine. I serve a higher authority than yours, and will not waver in my duty.
You and I clearly serve the same side. I have no reason to compromise your capture of the White Witch. Really? Are you going for the same thing as well, the whole time? Now you take the rock? Really? And the rock again? Oh, F you, game.
Regardless, I've sworn an oath, and I'll not tolerate even a Source Hunter's interference. If I find you beyond this point, I'll be forced to summon the greatest depths of my powers to stop you.
I need to talk to the witch, otherwise I can't progress, so don't you dare stop me.
Dare to defy an Immaculate command? You'd seek the White Witch despite our warnings?
Time to set the world on fire!
Blitzbolt!
Uh-huh.
Magical blows!
Okay then. What do you mean target is too far? Now I can't use it anymore.
Face the unending darkness.
Well, they had quite the amount of gold, being that they are shadows.
Takes you quickly, Source Hunter, for a second tide is swelling.
Ugh. Shut up.
I've always been a cut above the rest.
Ow.
The Seven, call me home.
Can you stop that? Yeah. Baldroni, thank you for the raid. I'm with you all in a second. Sure, that too. I am with you in a second.
Curses. I'm stuck.
Why are you stuck? You're not even in the water. Sometimes. Aldroni, thank you so much for the raid. How did the rest of Resident Evil go? Tell me. Or anyone. Hi, Corbiaco. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to survive here. Some Divinity Original Sin. It's going not well. Really, you can turn invisible? You know, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Can't right now, but I will soon. Does anybody has any resurrection scrolls left? That would be a fun thing by now. You're not even taking the damage? Oh, that sucks. Okay, here.
Ramming speed.
There we go. Where are you going to?
Eternal silence awaits you.
Yes. Okay. You know what? Sure, run. Can you just attack that thing, please? Like that, thanks. And boom.
Darkness everywhere.
How much do I need for that? 4. Okay. Then you come here. Whoops!
Played show of savagery, Source Hunter. But I wonder how you'll fare against an obstacle you can't beat into submission.
You mean this one? Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But even more interesting will actually be resurrect her! Good. And with that, everybody gets resurrection scrolls. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Balderoni is grumpy again? Is it really Balderoni who's grumpy? I don't think so. He got such nice presents from you and Doriela, and I don't think he's grumpy again. Nope. No, no. No, no. So the question now is,
On the mend.
How do I get in there?
Into the fray once more.
We found the cabin, but it's being protected.
Bless the Seven, I am restored. I feel better already.
Oh, this game. This is typical Divinity Original Sin. We'll have to find a way to remove it before we can investigate further. Yes. You don't say. you don't say. That is true. No lies are detected here. Okay. So I suppose that we have to become Immaculates? And then they have no other choice as to let us in? I suppose? Grumpy Ball. I don't believe that he's grumpy. I don't think so. You're making this up. Goblins. Interesting. I Don't even ask. The stun failed. Fine, can we freeze?
Icy draft.
We can. Okay.
I'll grind you into a fine dust.
Yes. Before he can actually do something to the barrel. Good idea. Oh, we need 5, of course. Wait, the plants are attacking us as well? Okay. Almost. Okay, get out of there. Oh, hold on. There.
Pathetic.
Treat poison. He is too far, really? Well, then he has to cure himself.
This is the end for you!
This is the end. My only friend, the end. Yes, try to poison the spooter. That makes a lot of sense. I like how you do this. Don't run into the poison again. What's with him? Is he dead or not? I don't know if he is. No, Canininus. I don't think that Balderoni is grumpy.
Pyromancer's path!
Excuse me, what?
This is the end! For you!
I don't know why he has so much
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
movement, but I take it. There you go. No, I don't want. There we go.
Maxos is within me.
Okay.
Sweet relief.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Okay.
As good as a new penny.
Striking it rich.
Into the fray once more.
Level 12.
Gods leech this evil from my blood.
Ugh. Can you disarm it? No, you cannot. Why can't you do that? Fine, I do it.
Displays his
Yeah. They don't want us up there, from the looks of it. Okay, you know what? I am not going to deal with you. Not today, Buster.
Into the fray once more. I needed that.
I know that you needed that. Because you were half dead already. There we go.
Back on my feet again.
Into the fray once more.
Wait, can I talk to you? I can. I fumble.
Troll toll! Troll toll, if you please. It may be pointless, life may be pointless, but the toll needs to be paid.
Your heart doesn't seem to be in your work.
How could it be? My life is like the bridge behind me. that goes nowhere. Loneliness such as this, how it weighs, how it burdens.
Why do you feel lonely?
Dear me, why? I stand here day and night. Humans hate me, for I must take their gold for no good reason at all. Even among my own I find no companionship. Troll toll is all they think about. Once, though, I was happy. A girl, one of your very own kind, used to pass by daily. She was bright and young and gay.
Huh?
She smiled. She bade me good morning. She told me about the dreams that had come to her in the night. But then she left for a faraway land. She is gone, and I have been lonely ever since.
Aw.
Oh, if only a jolly young girl would come to talk to me once more.
How come your bridge has been damaged?
It's all the goblins' fault. They cut the ropes to prevent you humans from going to the mines below.
Oh.
Ropeless, pointless, and yet I must cry for toll.
Tell me about the Troll King.
He is the king of Lucula Forest, and a most formidable troll indeed. I do not even like to talk about him, for fear he might find out and crush my skull like a walnut.
That's not good.
Archibald, though.
Archibald?
May be willing to speak.
Okay.
His fine mind makes him bold. Find Archibald, a proud troll and troll father, if you wish to know about the king.
So why must we pay the toll?
We ask for toll because our king commands us to.
Ah.
He is mad for gold. All
Okay.
his senses crave it. Gold is his life, and therefore it is my life too.
I see.
Even though I care more for the daisies in the fields than I could ever care for cold, dead metal, no matter how pretty its luster.
So about that.
1,000 gold
What?
coins. Such is the toll I must ask. So, let's have the troll toll, if you please.
No, we are not going to pay to cross a broken bridge.
Sure we will. It's only courteous to pay the toll troll.
No! If we pay the toll, we'll only encourage this creature to continue swindling innocent travelers.
Either we pay the troll, or you pay the piper.
No, no, we'll do as I say, and there's an end to it.
So you will not pay?
Nope.
I can hardly blame you. Though the rules of toll-taking trolls stipulate I must club you to death for your refusal. I shall not do so. What, I wonder, would be the point? Leave me, like she left me, my bonny lass. Would that another would come. Would that another would come and ask, "How are you, Fumble?"
Well, we can come by and say, "How are you, Bumble?" But thank you for not bludgeoning us to death.
Remember
Nice.
when that redhead used to come by and cheer him up?
Oh, yeah. You know, I bet she was just feeling sorry for that whiny lump of toll-taking fat.
That is not nice of you.
Have you yet seen the conduit?
That is so unkind of you. But this whole town is very unkind. Okay. Saving. And this is where we're going to stop for today. Let me quickly see if we have someone that I can raid you to, who I haven't raided in a while. And that would be a... no. Well, Alright then. Fine. Then I'm just going to leave it like this. My dear Gremlinators, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Balderoni. If you want to see more Divinity Original Sin, I invite you tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. CET when we are continuing this run. If you also are interested in World of Warcraft Classic, right now Burning Crusade, I suggest that you come back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. CET when we are continuing that run with our Undead Warrior. Up until then, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support, for the follows, for the streaks, for the raid, for everything. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope I see you tomorrow morning. Up until then, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.